Hey, hi everyone, this is Gail here from Internet Business for Newbies, and I just want to take you through this little video today entitled Internet Marketing Commandments. And so I just want to teach you a few things about internet marketing, help you get going there. And I'm sure that what I talk about here in this video will be very, very helpful to you. And I'm going to go through each one of these 10, as we're calling them, commandments, so that you get a bit of a rundown on setting up internet marketing business, some of the things you should be doing, some of the things maybe that you aren't doing that you should be doing as well. So let's just get right into it, shall we? Number one, now this is setting up a website. Choose the right platform. In other words, choose the right kind of website that you're going to build on, and make sure you harness the power of a flexible website platform like WordPress. Now, I've been using WordPress now for about 4 years, and it is absolutely brilliant. And I'm talking about the self-hosted WordPress. So that's the one that goes up onto some hosting account, a hosting account for you, and you host it yourself. And you look after it yourself if you want, or you can outsource it to someone else to look after. But it's very important that you find the right platform to build your website on. Get it right. Do it once. Do it right. So many people build websites on free websites like Blogger or WordPress.com. And then they build a really good website and it's got a big following, and then they decide, well, you know what, this website is a bit limiting. And so then they have to try and work out how they're going to populate it from the Blogger into a main self-hosted WordPress site. So really think about what you're going to do right at the beginning. And when I started my website 4.5 years ago, I didn't use WordPress. I used the standard HTML site, and it was very difficult for me to change, very difficult for me to make any alterations. I always had to pay someone to do it, and they got around to doing it when they got around to doing it. And so at least with WordPress, it's pretty simple to follow, to set up. And I can certainly help you at Internet Business for Newbies in using WordPress, because I have many, many videos that will help you set that up. But WordPress rocks. It's easy to do the SEO on it now, easy to get ranked into Google, etc. It's just a brilliant platform to work with. And as I said, it is self-hosted. It has lots of plugins that you can add to it. Now, WordPress on its own is pretty boring, doesn't do much. But what you can do is add plugins. And these are little tiny bits of software that allow you to do all sorts of things with your website. There might be a plugin. Well, there is. There's a plugin that you install onto the WordPress site, and it will back your website up for you. There's another plugin, if you use Skype, that you can put on your website, which allows people to contact you right on your website using Skype. And there's a plugin to do opt-ins, and there's a plugin for just about everything that you can think of. And so these little tiny bits of software that people have written, some are free, some you have to pay for, make WordPress a very, very powerful program that you can even use for e-commerce shops, because there's plenty of plugins that have been made and built, written, whatever you like to call it, to go on WordPress, so that WordPress isn't just a blog site like some people think. It's a very, very powerful platform. So you can do all sorts of things with squeeze pages, e-commerce, blogs, sales pages, just whatever you want, you can now do with a WordPress platform. Don't think of it as just a blog. Number 2, accept the power of focus. This is something that lets people down time and time again, as they're just not focused. The new shiny, bright, shiny thing comes in. We call it the bright shiny object syndrome, SOS, shiny object syndrome. It seems to attack a lot of people, and you just get sorted. You know what you're going to do, and before you know it, guess what happens? Another bright shiny object comes in. So you need to choose 1 or 2 methods of earning money to focus on, and then you need to choose one niche to put all your emphasis in. Now, I used to be all over the place with niches, anything from man boobs to internet marketing to hot flush tablets, all sorts of things. But now I'm pretty focused on just 2 niches, and that has helped me earn huge amounts of income because I've really focused on one niche. Lots of ways of getting money in that particular niche, but I've just really focused on that. Now, I've focused on affiliate marketing as well as having my own products. But affiliate marketing is really excellent and helped me earn huge amounts of money. And you can be an affiliate marketer of eBay, you can be an affiliate marketer of Amazon, ClickBank, and so many other different ways of earning money through affiliate marketing. You could also do AdSense marketing. You do have to be careful doing that though, because really careful. But you have to decide what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, and the niche that you're going to work in. And that's really important, and you need to focus on that. Number 3, be the guru, not of the guru. Everyone that claims to be a guru isn't, and by now I'm sure you've worked that out. Don't follow every guru email broadcast you get. And this comes back to the SOS, the shiny object syndrome. But if you do that, you will get confused. And I know many people who have spent thousands or probably hundreds of thousands of dollars following all sorts of gurus, believing they have the answer, the magic button, and then they spend all this money and then find that they actually know very little. I just paid some money today for a guru that's supposed to be, a multi-squillionaire from America, and I got one of his emails today, and I thought, goodness, I wonder what he's teaching. It sounded so fantastic, so I actually bought the product, and I've actually now got a dispute because it is nothing as he showed on his videos. So, you don't have to follow every guru and sign up to every email because you will get confused. You need focus, absolute focus, not confusion. And here's a little equation for you for focus. Follow one course until successful. Focus. And I believe that's absolutely essential if you're going to work on the internet. Honor thy search engine. Learn what Google likes and Google doesn't like, and create your own sites with that in mind. And I know that's hard because Google's just gone through another big algorithm change. But you can't outsmart Google, and some people think you can, but you can't. You just have to give Google what it wants. And remember that Google is a business. And what do they want as a business? They want people to use Google and have a really good experience. They want people to type into Google what they want to know, and they want to be able to find it quickly. Now they have competition, don't they? They have Bing and Yahoo. They are also search engines along with a number of others. And so Google has competition. Google is a business. It needs to make money. And so your best idea is to give Google what it wants, when it wants it. Don't try to outsmart it, but just work with it. Find out what you can and can't do and work with it. And for goodness sake, here's another thing that's really important right now. Don't backlink to death. With the latest changes in Google, many of the huge big blog farms they had where people were using them to backlink to have now been pulled down, and Google doesn't want to use them and they won't have anything to do with them. And some people who had their sites linked to these blog farms now find that their sites don't have any rankings anymore. And so be very careful what you do. Know what Google want, and for what you need to do is just be able to give people a really good experience so that when your website does show up in Google and people click on it and go to it, they have a good experience. And what Google wants people to do is when they get to your website, they want people to click on the plus, the Google Plus, or the Facebook, or bookmark it. All these now add to your score in the big wide world of the internet, and that will all help with your ranking. And so give people a good experience, and they will love you for it, and they will vote for you by giving you a Google Plus or a like or whatever it is that you have placed on your website. And always give quality content, and that way people will give you the Google Plus one up. And no duplicate. Just don't use duplicate content on your website. That's really important because Google doesn't like it. What is duplicate content? It's when you have the same article on your website twice. It's not meaning that you can't bring an article in from somewhere else. That's not duplicate content because the whole internet is filled with duplicate content, if you like. What it's saying is don't duplicate it on your website. Don't have the same thing on there twice. Number 5, do not take content in vain. Content is king. You need to create or buy great content. Your readers and search engines will reward you, and that's just what I said. Create amazing content. Get known as the expert. If you can't write something every single day, then curate some content, and I'll put some links at the bottom of the video so that you can find out what curation is, and also some marvelous, amazing software you can use to do it. Number 6, embrace social media. This is so important. As I mentioned earlier, Facebook and Twitter are two of the most popular sites on the web, along with Pinterest. You'll hear me talk about that a lot in a moment. Your presence there isn't required, but why miss out on the potential traffic? Google Plus, so important, and you'll see that now in Google when you search something. If one of your friends on Google Plus has given it the Google Plus sign, then their photo will be right there in the search results. How important is that? So Google's really wanting people now to do a Google Plus, give you a plus when they come to your website, and they've liked what you've got there. So embrace that and reward people when they do that. Facebook, so important. Twitter as well. All these little icons you can have on your website now, so that when people visit, they can Google Plus you, they can Facebook you, Twitter you, Pinterest you if you have pictures on your website, and for goodness sake, make sure you have pictures on your website. Stumble upon, I get so much traffic from all of these places. You'd be nuts not to use them, along with YouTube as well. 7, believe in the power of your list. Use email marketing software like Aweber, GetResponse, or MailChimp to catch your emails. This is a great value in building your mail list. Drive traffic to your website so that you can get them on your list. Give them something of value for them giving you their name and email. Use Twitter to drive people back to your site. Use Pinterest and Facebook and stumble upon the bookmarking sites. Get their name and email, and then you can cross-sell to them as well. So there's a lot of importance in the list. For goodness sake, make sure you build your list. And if you have to, pay for traffic. Get the traffic to your website. I pay for a lot of traffic nowadays, and it's working out amazing. I'm growing just fantastic lists that are really focused on what I want. Number 8, do not forsake product creation. And this is really important. You can sell other people's products all day long on the web, and that's a great idea, and you should. It's hard. It's not too hard, though, to come up with your own product. You can use PLR products. That's private label right. There's plenty of them out there. Go search for some. Master resale right products, and you can recreate them. What I'm doing here, what I bought here was a PLR product, and it's called, they were infographics, and what I've done is just taken one infographic called the Internet Marketing 10 Commandments, or whatever it was, and all I've done is created a video out of it, and you guys can do the same. It's not that difficult to come up with your own product and give people something of great value. If you have a secret recipe, some way of doing something, maybe you've shifted from New Zealand to Australia and you know all the ways of getting there, the best way and the quickest way to settle down and how to rent a house really quickly, or maybe you've moved from South Africa to New Zealand and you can help some people make that transition so much easier. Or maybe you have done something else, or maybe you have got children with allergies, and so you could set up an allergy site. I have another, that's one of our students done that, another student that's got some chilblain cream that his grandmother invented many years ago, and so he's producing that and selling that online. There's so many things that you can do. One of my other students had just come up with this note to self that she started on Facebook, and now she has got a whole book called Note to Self. So she was contacted and asked if she would like to turn that into a book, all her Note to Self. How amazing is that? A year ago she would never imagine that this could have happened. What about video training in a particular area that you're really good at? Why don't you do some video training? If you need help with that, any of these things, then go to Internet Business for Newbies or contact me. Let me help you. Number 9, develop a thick skin. Well, you really do need a thick skin when you work on the internet, because you get all these people, all your friends, so-called friends and family, the naysayers who tell you, oh, you're not still trying to make money on the internet, are you? So you've got all those to contend with, and then you've got all the other people to contend with, the people that want to see your YouTube channel shut down or your website shut down, or they want to come and attack your website. There's all these things that go on the internet, and you just have to develop a really thick skin. I've had my YouTube channels taken down. I've had websites taken down. I've been had by people who have sent me emails coming from lawyers to say that the web address I had bought was that I couldn't buy that because it was a trademarked one, and so I've either given up the name and then they've taken it and used it for themselves, or I've paid money just to stop people from harassing me when it was all just a fake thing. And so you have to develop a really thick skin and not take things too personally. Things happen online as they do offline, and we've had offline businesses and we've had people break into our shops and smash things up and steal things, and you know what, the same things happen online as well. It might be slightly different, but it's very, very similar. So you just have to get on with it if you want a business. Here's a saying that I learned many years ago. It's not how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get back up again. And really, it's the same on the internet as it is in an offline business. And number 10, outsource their problems. Find a task that you hate. Well, come up against a tech problem that you can't fix. Don't waste time. Outsource it. You can outsource just about anything you want. And I know it can be difficult finding a good outsourcer, and when you do, you want to hug them and kiss them and pay them well so you can keep them forever. So you can go to Fiverr.com, Elance.com, Freelancer.com. There's a whole pile of them. Just Google it if you can't find one, and just go find one that will work for you. If you hate building websites, but you need some, then ask us. You know, find someone or come and ask me. We build websites. We help people. We build Facebook pages and so many other things. If you need help, then either go to Fiverr, Elance or Freelancer, or come and ask us. I'm sure we can help you. So that's it, the 10 Commandments. So choose the right platform, accept the power of focus, be the guru, not of the guru, honor thy search engine. Do not take content in vain. Oh, remember that. Embrace social media. Believe in the power of the list. Do not forsake product creation. Develop a thick skin and outsource thy problems. Well, that's it from me, from Gail, from Internet Business for Newbies. If I can be of any help to you at all, please let me know. But Internet Business for Newbies is a great place to start, and will be able to help you get yourself set up and on the internet. So this is Gail here from Internet Business from Newbies. If I can help you in any other way, please contact me. Have an awesome day, and we'll catch you online.